Alright, welcome back. We are playing a new game today. This is called Charming Hill. This is a playtest demo. The devs reached out to me and asked if I had some time I could showcase this to my audience. Spent about an hour playing it yesterday to come up with a nice little scene. I liked it, and we're going to try a new one today, see if I can come up with something. There are not a whole lot of options available in this demo, but a heaping lot once the game comes out, which, as far as I am understanding, is this Thursday. So June the 4th, I believe, is when it comes out. So let's try our hand at it, see if I can make something interesting with the available items in the demo. Alright, so let's do... Okay, so we got some layers. So what we have access to are just two different rolling hills. This is the second layer, third layer, and fourth layer. I'm going to try to use that fourth layer. Okay, so if we're going to use kind of the rocks in the back, I think that's kind of striking. Maybe we do some amber tones on this one. Let's try some amber tones. And big rocky in the back. Yeah, so we've got a nice kind of autumn feel to it, I think. I think that looks nice. Sky-wise, you can see there's a lot of options. They're just not available yet. So we have, okay, these three. So what's this look like? That's pretty gloomy. What about this? Not too bad. Try this again. Can't decide. Trying to look at that fourth layer and see how it changes when I do each of the different clouds and see what I think I want. Okay. All right. So I think we'll keep it there. Canvas texture. I didn't even know this was a thing when I first did it the first time. What's the difference look like? I guess that's what it is. Oh, okay. Alright, so what is this? So more or less. Okay, alright. We'll just keep it there, I guess. Choose a sun and daytime color palette. So it's on that one. I think this one makes more sense. So that's more of a patina. Oh, that's kind of a neat, like a patina. Almost black and white, kind of. That's cool. We'll do that. All right. So what's the nighttime look like? So currently we're on that one. So full moon or not full moon? Like, we'll leave it there. And this is what it looks like. Yeah, that does not seem right. We'll keep it there. Okay, so I like that. Alright, so I like all of this. I think now we go to painting mode. Is this going? Oh yeah, it's going. So okay. So houses, what do we have? It's just the three. It is just the three. You can see there's a lot of it. I really like this one. That's so cute. There's a There's one, like a seaside cliff, a cliffside, and I can't wait to make like a little cute town, like a little Mediterranean town or something. It's gonna be really nice. Alright. So the last one I had this guy up front. Okay, so what are we gonna do? What is our scene here? Do we have a little town out in the distance? Do we have it up front? What do we do? Man, with only 3 houses, it doesn't give you a lot of options. Suppose we don't have to actually have a bunch of houses in it. So I could think of this maybe as a road here. Maybe we do... Sun's coming up. This is really just kind of pretty. Oh man, there's so many cool structures. Oh, I love the ruins. The ruins are really nice. Okay. Let me just kind of look around here, see what we got. Okay, what about... a small orchard? I don't remember these in the last time I played. I could swear I only had these last time I played. But I'll take it. Alright, so what would an apple orchard look like? Let's move up layers. Let's see, let's do like... Let's change that. Okay. And let's... make it a little bigger. Okay, okay. Go back. No. Go back. Scale it up a little bit more. Yeah, okay. Let's scale this down. Like maybe this one's a little... it's still growing or something. We pop a little something else in here too. Turn that. Let's make that one a little bigger. Okay. And it's foreground, so let's get it a little bit more. Yep. Alright, we need... let's see. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, definitely gotta... uh-huh. Absolutely, but we gotta shrink it down a little bit. Okay, so it's gotta be smaller. Wow, even that doesn't look small enough, but we'll see. So I want it... yeah, I guess that'll have to do. Right, and that would be for the lemons. Yeah. I don't think you'd have a scarecrow in these. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm thinking maybe this is going to be like a little farm, a little orchard. And then maybe there's a house in the background with some trees and some other things. Oh, maybe if we come back here and we do a little farmhouse. I feel like that's way too big. That big, maybe. Let's see where we're at here. So that's our main. Hey, we got a butterfly. Okay. I think some of these need to scale more. I think they're just a little too small. That seems a little better. These kind of are out of place a little bit to me. I think let's kind of go something like that. So I think too is I'm going to put a little bit of actual farm plots over here. So I got a little orchard, and I'll probably put a barn up here for the orchard. So we could do where are the barns at? Do something like this. Up here on this side, maybe. Right at the edge. Turn it. Kinda. That. These are big trees, so we want. Maybe not that little. Let's see how that looks. That puts the tree. Yeah, I think that's probably about right, scale-wise. Okay, so let's get back over here. Maybe we put another one here, slightly behind. Let's make this small as we can get it. Turn it. Wow, it's a massive pile next to this thing. Alright. I wish I could make these smaller. Detail is different, okay, cool. How are we doing? It's writing something. It writes this letter from his father as you paint. It's really cute. Can't get that one. Okay. Now, what else do we have? So, it's gonna be so great once they unlock all this. You could have like a portion, even an orchard portion, where they've cut down and you just have a stump left. It could be really fun. Oh yeah, definitely need a wheelbarrow. Should the wheelbarrow be by... Let's look, see what we think. Would the wheelbarrow be smaller than the boxes? Probably not. Maybe like this, but maybe we bring it down a little bit. That seems weird. Seems a little far away from the... I feel like it should be on the side of the house, side of the barn. Okay, so we got ourselves a little bit of an orchard going. I think I'm going to make this... Well, that house might be right. It might still be right. Alright, so let's see what else we can do here. A little bucket. Small as I can get the bucket. It goes behind there pretty quickly. That's cute. I like that. Okay. This probably would have no electricity, so we're not going to put any lights on it. You might have a tractor going through here, but it doesn't feel right. Would we have like a bicycle leaning up against one of them? That seems a little weird. Nah. Aww. There we go. Okay, let's get back up to this layer. We're gonna have some sheep over here. $13.33. See what I think about 33. Could always have one that's a little smaller. A little bitty guy. Alright, so we got some sheep going on, just kind of doing their thing. I feel like we need to separate them a little bit more. Stunner! What's going on, buddy? Thank you for the... Oh, a resubscribe for 12 months. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is the... Like I said, I don't know that I can describe... It is a game, but I don't know... I'm painting this. I've created all of this you see here. I mean, I didn't build the trees or anything, but I started with a blank canvas. And I've created everything you see here. Some things pop in as I'm playing, but yeah, I've created everything here. It's really cute, and the day-night cycle works like you would expect it to. So if you can get daytime, it's really cool. And then so you can take pictures. So you're setting a scene, and you have so right now you only don't have very many options because it's the demo. It comes out to Thursday on the 4th. But there's all kinds of really cool stuff you can do later. And when you're doing like the scene, so there's layers. This one here is this first layer, then that's the second layer, and I can zoom between layers. And then this is background. Background you can't do anything with. It's just the background. So you have this layer, and that layer you can, quote, build on to paint your painting, or create your painting. And then, of course, you can choose the sky. As before, you have very limited options currently. And you can change it at will. Like, the one that's black is what I'm at. If I change this, changes the tone. Go to this, changes again. And you're just painting. Or I can change the texture of the material to make it look more interesting. I don't know. It's really relaxing. I really like it. And it's fun. And right now this is my little orchard. It's not much of an orchard, but it's a little orchard. And I'm kind of detailing out a little bit before I move on to this layer. I'm going to have a farm back here. So this is the farmer's house, a little shed for the orchard. And yeah, you can do, I mean, you got all kinds of trees. I wish I had access to some of these because, man, beautiful. But this is an autumn scene, so we're going to kind of do a little yonder. They can all be changed, scaled, different things with them. Now this is the foreground, so I want to scale this really big. Really tall tree. So that'll be right up here in the front. Maybe the tree itself has a little bush. I'm Bob Ross, right? I'm Bob Ross in this shit. Let's go to 33. It's kind of... I can set it behind the tree. Or I can put it in front. I kind of like it in front of it. Nah, it's a little too close. Right there. And then maybe we have a little bit of grass also. Maybe the grass is behind. It's a little clump of grass. Little clumpy going on back here. Right? No mistakes, just easy accidents. We got a little gnome hiding there. Nah, it's kind of dumb. Not there. Maybe somewhere else. We little cat. It doesn't make any sense for the cat to be chilling there either. If I had some chickens, I could put some chickens up. We got chicken coop too. I could stick out. I'd like to have a little bit of mushrooms going too, but I can't. Just kind of sprinkle it out, you know. I mean, you're kind of literally Bob Ross in it, right? It's just, I don't know, it's fun. It's for a quote game. The devs reached out to me and were like, "Hey man, if you got some time, the game comes out soon. If you can play it for your people, we'd appreciate it." I'm like, I played it for like an hour. You saw the pictures, and then I was like, "Hell yeah, I'll play it." All right, let's do something else. Let's with this layer, let's get a tree. I think that's going to be in the way. It is. Well, let me move it from here. It really needs to let me move it from back here, because I need to move that over. Like, it doesn't let me get over far enough to move this damn thing. Oh yeah, 67. Yeah, I could dig that. It's gonna need some like bushes or something near it to... God, I can barely see it. Let's get a little heather bush. That is awful bright. We need to temper that. Oh, and as you paint, so the idea is it's his father, and he never got to see him paint, so he wanted to build a game after he became a painter. He wanted to build a game that's an homage to his father. So as you paint, the quote father is creating a letter for his family or son or whoever. It's just, I don't know, it's touching. think this guy... Let's see. Can I move that anymore? And this, let's shrink it down. It's a little much. Let me see if it'll just allow me. Oh, I want that grass. That would be great. It might. But I don't know if I can do anything with it as soon as I place it. Let's not risk it. Not risk it for the biscuit. It won't let me. So that's out of bounds. That's bummer. I really like to have something there. It sucks that they're just kind of chilling and I'm kind of stuck right there. Alright, fine. Alright, so you... Sir... Let's move you... I want to put him down here, so maybe this guy gets moved over. Alright, let's add more. Oh, I got an idea. Yeah. Sheepdog. I like that. I like that. Okay. Now, we need to move this sheep here. Not, I didn't mean bigger, but okay. He big boy. He chonky. Chonky sheep. I need to add one more at least. It's a little unbalanced. Let's go here. Let's flip it and let's shrink it down. Yeah. No, that fills it out a little bit better. So yeah, we got a nice little foreground here. Our second layer is coming up. What else can we do in the second layer? So I've already got the wheelbarrow. I don't want to put a tractor. I'm going to put a tractor down here by the hair. Let's go to the third layer. So over here, we definitely want some trees. Let's have one on the side of the house. I can dig that. And let's have one behind the house. We'll make it a little smaller, push it back a little. We're going to put a tractor back there too. So let's do... Okay, what about this guy? Can we go a little bit bigger? That might be too big. We'll take a look. Let's pull back and take a look. That's okay because it's being occluded a little bit. This guy's a little big. Let's maybe that tree's a little more of a bush. Oh, now the house is occluded entirely. That doesn't work at all. Whoops. Okay, maybe this layer doesn't have any trees because of the orchard. Maybe that's what we have to do. Can't have it hide in the whole house. That doesn't work. Alright, let's get rid of the tree. Okay, this purple thing's it's just totally out of place. It just seems odd. Okay, so let's do... Big rock. Okay. Now it gives it a little bit more interest right there. Okay. I would like to have right here, I think. Let's get stupid ad break. Let's get a little pile of rocks right here. Airplane incoming. As much as I think the airplane's cool, I think it's completely out of place for the painting. Like, I don't like it at all. It's a cool special. I don't think it fits. Okay, now. Scale that all the way up. Scale that all the way down. Let's move this. And let's add a little tuft. Just a tiny tuft. Kind of right in between here. And a little one kind of almost growing on that rock. Got one sticking right there. That's kind of cute. Yeah, there probably would be little grasses and stuff growing around these. Can we put... I can dig that. Hide one behind the... Maybe we hide one back here too. Toss some out here and there. Maybe this one's about to munch on some. I don't like this empty space over here. It's bugging me. All right, so we got, got a little bit of rocks going on right there. We got... Can we do anything else with this shed that makes sense? Oh, I know what we do. Kitty sitting on a rock. There we go. There's where the kitty goes. Okay, look at scale. Let's bring the cat down a little bit smaller, just a tiny bit. What are we at now? Whatever's before 67. Alright, we'll leave it right there. So got a little kitty right by the boxes. Probably be sitting on the apple boxes, sleeping across it, because, cats and all. I want to see if I can do anything more with this shed over here. I don't think that's going to work for me over here. Maybe on the side. Smallest I can get it. That's a massive bench. Good Lord. That's alright. It gives us something. Maybe we move the wheelbarrow entirely. Maybe he kind of just, I can dig that. So now I can kind of arrange that bench a little bit better. Alright, we're going to make this one larger. Come on. Give me the correct thing. Alright, I think that looks a little better. Haha. It's kind of cool. Oh, can I put the bucket on it? No, you can't put the bucket on top of it. That's unfortunate. I don't like how close that's occluding there. Maybe slightly across the front door. Yeah. No, I like that. Our orchard's a little skint. Let's add another lemon back here. Let's go like right there. Um, 83. But I need to move it just a little bit. Let's make this one bigger. I don't know, maybe we got one really big lemon tree. All right, so that's a little more fleshed out, I think. I think that's a little better. I want this guy a little closer. Man, if only painting was like this, right? Just like, nah, let's move this over here a little bit. It'd be fun, right? Okay. Let's change this down. Okay. And I don't know why, but let's add a little post. What do we got now? Oh, it's almost done. He's almost got the whole story. Oh, you can't see any of it. Oh, bummer. Alright, we gotta move all this whole thing. Yeah. That's better. A little bit. Still off by a little bit, but it's better. Where's the little tufts? Let's put a... Alright. Just getting a little bit better there. We need Mr. Tractor somewhere. There he is. Definitely need Tractor. That is a massive tractor. We'll go up one more. We'll do this. And then we're going to hide it just slightly behind the house. Like that. Kind of just see it popping just a little bit. Not a lot. Let's get a bench for this guy. Way too big. So. Is 0% too small? Or is that about right? That might actually be right. Okay, I don't like that position. God, it seems absolutely astronomically large. Let's try this again. All the way down to the smallest it can go. Now, what else do we have? Now, we need some lights for this guy. I think this makes sense. Maybe. We'll have to see what happens when it hits nighttime, whether I think that makes good sense or not. Little butterfly, I see you. Can't click on you. I don't really care for where the birds are. I want to move these guys. Let's have them kind of coming in, peeking, just peeking over. Alright, I think the house needs a shed. Gotta have a shed for the house. If I can remember where sheds are. There's a shed. So like maybe the shed's out by the old tree. Oh, where's he going? Yeah, that doesn't work at all. We're gonna have to move that. Man, it's kind of messing with me. This gets bright. So lighthouse-wise, or I mean, not lighthouse. Where should we put this? What makes sense? Kind of makes sense way back in the back, but we might make it a focal point. Maybe there, but it's way too small. That's still absolutely massive. Okay, do I want it there? What does this do? No, I like that better. Well, we could pretend like this over here is water, and that's the edge of the lighthouse. Alright, we'll try that. See what we think. Right, barn. I went back to go back and I got my thing. Yeah, that's probably okay size-wise. Let's see if we can occlude it a little bit. It's a little bit much. How small can I get this tree? I don't hate it. Yeah. Put a well. Maybe. We don't want to cover things up too much. Maybe here. We're not that small? Okay, it's too far this way. It needs to be further up. Okay, I can do that a little bit better. Alright, so now we want a farm. So back there's the farm, up here's the orchard. So we need to think about what we're planting, because we only have two options. If I remember right, these are massive. Let's see how little we can get these. Look at the size. Those lettuce are as big as those tires. Or cabbage, whatever it is. That's way too much. Way too big. We're going to have to go with lettuce here. It's little bitty guys. Okay. So if we're going to do this, we want to have room for a scarecrow. put one more. Alright, so now... Here? Here, yeah. Right. What's that? Oh, it's just like berries, blueberries and stuff. So then we have... like that guy. But he's probably a little big for back there. Oh, I don't think I'm doing much. That's about as little as he's going to get. Okay, we'll leave him like that. Let's see what this looks like. I think they would be closer together. At that kind of distance, it feels like they would be closer together. Dang it. That's not unreasonable. It also seems like it would be more, like it would be a larger field. So let's get a little nutty with it. See what we can do here. Make this look like that. Oh yeah, I went because I went an extra one. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. I almost think I need one more up that way. Okay, what else can I get over here? There's just so few buildings. I suppose we could have a second building. It's totally out of place, though. It's totally out of place. Is that what... what about the other one? That doesn't even fit at all, I don't think, with what we've got going. Be about that size. It just doesn't... It doesn't work for me. So maybe we just... Oh, duh. Chickens. Yeah, but how small can I get the chicken coop? That's a massive chicken coop. Like, holy crap. Almost be better putting that in one of these layers or something. Over here, maybe? But that doesn't make sense. Why would you have it away from your orchard? Nah. That doesn't make sense. Get a little gnome. Just to be silly. Little gnomey gnome. kind of obscure him a little bit. Alright, let's see. Aha! Now, can I get this bicycle? And have it some kind of a reasonable scale? That's a little too small, I think. That seems about right. Do we have any other kinds of lights? Not really. Is that a door knocker? Aw, a little flower thing. Man. A bird nest. A bird house. That's cool. Little trellis. When this comes out, man, there's going to be some really creative, more creative than me doing this kind of stuff. And I could see it just being absolutely spectacular. Alright. We need to add the pièce de résistance. We need some trees in the background. But they would be fairly small because we're talking a good distance away. Let's go up one size. Keep that down. Turn it. No, I like that. I like that. We need to get one of these guys over there as well. We'll dot a couple out that way as too to kind of spruce it up a little bit. Gotta get one of these guys. I don't want to cover those though. Hang on a second. It's kind of like here. And then maybe we kind of hop one over here. Turn it. Smallest I can get is 0%. Okay. Well, when you only have a couple trees to deal with, you kind of just do what you can do, huh? Little bit of dead right there. I think we should put something. Maybe do another one of these, a little more foreground-ish. And then move it a little bit, kind of occlude it a little bit, but I can dig it. I'm liking it. I think behind their house needs to have another tree in the background, or a couple trees in the background. So, let's get one of these bad boys. Maybe way back there. Flip it. Go up a little bit. Go over some more. Okay. Something in here. We need something to fill that out. could be another of the same. So we do this guy, but we turn him, make him just big enough that he can be seen. Out like that. Ah, that did the ticket. That works. I like that. So we've completed our first letter. We'll check that out here in a little bit. This still feels like, man, it's not quite enough. Like there should be more. That would be a lot. That'd be a pretty good sized patch. Is there anything I can do to... I feel like this thing's going to be so big. No, I want smallest. Smallest I can get it. I think what it is having these just clean lines with nothing to occlude them is what looks weird to me. So maybe by placing a few objects... here and there. I wish I could put it like on the roof, not roof, on the hood. I think that would be kind of a neat placement. Da, 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 da. I also wish I could make these trees really small, like almost bush size. And that is, in reality, that is a huge clump of grass. Being that far out like that. It's looking pretty good though. I like the dog watching over the sheep. You know, our nice little orchard with a little kitty cat just kind of hanging out by the apples. We unlock butterflies, we unlock the geese, a plane that I don't really care for the look of. Okay. That's what we need. We need a... Wrong layer. I need a tree over here somewhere. Okay, what do we got? So we got... I think I need the tall tree, this guy here. And I think we need to put him like... there. To the right side of that dark rock. Like here. Let's look at the scale of that. That was not in the right spot. Okay. Try right there. Still not in the right spot, so it's gonna have to be further over, and it needs to be smaller. I think. Let's try 33. Okay, still needs to be over a little bit more, and it needs to be smaller. Da-da-da. $17. Maybe I bring it this way a little bit. I can dig that. I like that. I like the turnout of that. I like that you got, you got some trees, but it's more farmland. You know what? That's what I should do. Make another little patch of if I can figure out how anything works around here. Oh, you know what I could do? Just because, to give a little bit of variety back here. These are my small trees. Even though the orchard's up here. Okay, I don't like the lemon there. Hang on. Let's look here. Let's put the lemon like right here. Let's put the apple over here. Oh no. Wait. Oh. I'm just dumb. Let's put the lemon over here. Put the apple over here. And then maybe we do another apple. About there. Let's make this apple as small as it'll go. Okay, this needs to go this way just a little. I like that there, but maybe push it back just a little. Let's go a little bit more distance for these guys. So let's do a second one. Alright, so let's try that. Now I need to bring that back. That's too far out. I just don't like how empty this is, right? Maybe, you know what, let's put a big tree. It's just bugging me. That there. And grab this guy. As little as I can make him. I think that fills it out a little better. That's a little nicer. I like that a little better. Now this doesn't look just like this weird in the middle of a field farm. It's got a little bit of life to it. Okay. What else could we do? We don't have much else for... I've got all the aminals. Everything else is blocked. Oh, I wonder if we're going to get like fences and stuff where we could have where the farm's out. Or the horses are out and stuff like that. That'd be neat. This may actually represent everything that the game will have when it launches on the 4th. Okay, so what else? I don't know. Let's look at some pictures here. What we can do? Let's do like let's get rid of the rain. Rain, I found, does not look good in picture. It just weirds it out. So let's go to photo mode. Let's add a signature. Right there. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. So that's going to be one shot. Blur of each layer, huh? Yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's not do that. Let's move this a little bit. Oh, move this a little bit to like maybe there. And I think we're good right there. So there's one, but let's also look at nighttime. See if we can get a good, pretty nighttime shot of it. Let's see. What we got here. Oh, that's kind of cool, right? One tick down right there. No, stop. Oh, I forgot. I forgot you gotta pause it. Pause. So right as the moon's going down. I like it. Yeah. So, this has been Charming Hill. I appreciate everybody stopping by to say hello and watch me create this cute little scene. The game comes out on June the 4th. It'll be available on Steam. As far as I know, I haven't been able to find a whole lot of extra information about it, but I don't think the actual demo's active anymore. This was a playtest demo that it was sent to me. So, yeah, look forward to it, and hopefully it'll be at a good price and it'll be something you like. It gives you a whole lot of options to do things. As you saw here, you're going to be able to do a lot of decorations once this comes out, and then your scenes, you have all kinds of stuff. This little rolling hill gives you, oh, and you also, your images, you can change them on the fly. Like, I can change to that if I want to. But that actually kind of slaps. Or I, go back. You can change your layers on the fly, which I think is so neat. Maybe I go to this one. I think it's really a very interesting take on a game. It's just neat. It's relaxing. It's fun. Change your whole outlook if you want to do something different. If you don't like what you had before, change your sky item on this one. Maybe you want that sky, or you want it a little gloomy. It's very cool. I like it. It's a very interesting idea. Sopa Games is the name of the studio making it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one.